What if Vegeta became a Super Saiyan in the Saiyan saga? The Saiyan Prince gets a makeover and becomes the first Super Saiyan in the series. Now what is gonna happen in this episode? In the last part, we finished Buu saga and went over to the Battle of Gods and the incredible transformation of Vegeta into Super Saiyan God, as well as battling with Beerus, whom they wish they mopped the floor with. The two Saiyans began their training and are now Whis' apprentices. In this part, we go into revival of Freeza. Let's continue. Vegeta and Goku going at it with training within Whis' staff and are having a very good time. Beerus and Whis are simply eating pizza on the outside. Goku and Vegeta in that time span have grown their skills with God Ki and are pretty good with the form itself, managing themselves and reaching greater and greater heights. Beerus needs more pizza, but he starts packing the Saiyans for eating it all. In the meantime, Freeza is training and he got intel about Vegeta reaching Super Saiyan 3. Freeza is even more infuriated at the fact that Vegeta went beyond Super Saiyan and is now even beyond that, deciding to train for a full year to become stronger and also master the new form that he got, so that he has absolutely no way of losing. So with that, the Saiyans have a little bit more buffer between training and fighting Freeza. Goku and Vegeta now have full control of their Super Saiyan Blue and can transform easily with no problems and are now working on getting even further beyond. But before that, Bulma starts bitching how they haven't been home in pretty much a whole year, and it would be nice if Vegeta was an actual parent for once to go see his newborn baby daughter. Vegeta completely forgot about Bulma's pregnancy and is mad at himself, so he brings Goku's ass all the way home using Goku's Kai Kai. The duo gets home and Vegeta finally meets his daughter Bola. So when he finds out of the name, he starts bitching about it and how he wanted to give his daughter a Saiyan name. Bulma says he wasn't there to name her and he should be glad she still has his DNA. Vegeta can't bargain with his wife and so lets it go. Either way, after the childbirth party, the Saiyans go back to training. Gohan joins in, saying he's been slacking on training and wants to beef up again. Even though Gohan isn't weak and scrawny in this case, he would still like to train since it would help protect the Earth to some extent while Goku and Vegeta are gone. And so, they all start training. Gohan sees himself struggling with reaching Mystic again, so he is trained by Goku to get into it again, whilst Vegeta is the one to spar with him. Vegeta, having no remorse for training casually, he casually throws Gohan more than they usually would back in the Buu saga, and so Gohan reaches Mystic in no time. Goku and Vegeta and Gohan all train up and have a good time for the remainder of the time on Earth. But just as they're about to ask Whis to let Gohan join in on the fun on Beerus' world, Jaco comes in flying, worried that Freeza is coming to Earth and will be here any second now being so much stronger. Goku and Vegeta can't believe that Freeza is back to life, wondering how that happened. Gohan finally gets why he sensed that power level all the way back a year ago. That was Freeza being revived. So Gohan mentions it and they all now understand on how. That said, Jaco says that they need a plan of attack. Vegeta says they already have a plan, and that is to attack and not let Freeza get the upper hand. Then the trio does rock paper scissors to see who will fight Freeza first, and Gohan won against them all and is going against Freeza first. Not before long, Freeza is being sensed all the way from outer space and he lands on Earth not far away from them. Goku Kaikais the whole gang to where Freeza is and they wait on. Frieza's entire army gets out of the ship and Freeza himself gazes upon Earth for the first time. Freeza comments on the resourcefulness of the planet before turning to the Saiyans. Gohan steps right up and powers up, knowing that Freeza is much more powerful than before. Freeza doesn't back away and starts powering up himself. He goes all the way into his final form and starts battling with Gohan then and there. The two are quite tied when it comes to base power. However, Gohan is using his full base power and Freeza isn't even using his full power, only a small fraction of it. Freeza powers up and uses around 50%, which forces Gohan to use his Mystic after Freeza throws him in the dirt a little bit. Gohan is now using Mystic and Freeza has to use his full power now, as Gohan's Mystic is going way further beyond his base. Freeza is trying his best, but there's no way he can overthrow Gohan at this stage, so he stops the battle, saying he has a few new tricks he can use to beat him. Gohan's Saiyan instincts kick in and he lets Freeza power up. In no time, Frieza multiplies his power greatly, and we finally witness Golden Frieza for the first time. Gohan is way too distracted from the power of it that he doesn't even notice Frieza behind him. He's now genuinely scared at the fact that Frieza has become much more powerful. Gohan is being kicked around and there's no chance for him to power up. Goku and Vegeta are also completely terrified as to what has Frieza become, so they all go and stop the battle, transforming into Super Saiyan Blue and telling Frieza that he has become way more powerful than he could have ever anticipated, and so Frieza takes it as a compliment, and then the true battle begins. Goku, Vegeta and Gohan all power up and rush at Frieza, clashing fists left and right and making the whole solar system shake from their power. The whole squad that is spectating is genuinely worried as to who will come out victorious, so they go away and watch from the distance. Frieza sees the gang going back, so he gets his whole army to attack them too. So now, the whole Frieza force is onto the innocent rest of the Z fighters. Gohan sees that and immediately ditches the two Saiyans to not let his conveniently placed wife get hurt. Videl is being cornered, but still knows how to power up and fly as to ensure the safety of their family. Frieza now catches Gohan lacking and beats the two Super Saiyan Blues down and goes to prevent Gohan from reaching his wife. Gohan gets a power boost and kicks Frieza off of him, but it's too late for that. Videl is already dead, lifeless and lying on the ground. Gohan is trying to process what's going on and goes to try and jumpstart his wife back up, but it doesn't work. Tien, Jocko, Krillin and Piccolo also die in the process of fending off Tagoma from the rest. Gohan snaps, truly getting angry, and starts powering up. The power is so great, it starts floating everyone off the ground, including Gohan's dead wife. Gohan is powering up as he's crying over the loss of his wife, and after the light show, we see Gohan in his beast mode. He can't control the form at all, as he's trapped in his own mind from the rage of losing his loved one. He goes over to Frieza and kicks him in his jaw, making him fly up. Gohan follows with the most intense speed and starts throwing rapid punches at Frieza. Frieza manages to escape and starts powering up, not wanting to lose against now completely mental Gohan. Goku and Vegeta watch on, ready to strike, but the pressure of Frieza's power-up makes everyone shit their pants. Frieza's ki goes from golden to black, and we now see Frieza's latest form installment, which is Black Frieza. Gohan now gets a bit of his composure back and gets terrified of the power. Whis and Beerus arrive just in time to see Frieza and the Saiyans fighting. Whis is intrigued at Frieza's new power, and Beerus is quite terrified to see that Frieza may even overthrow him. Goku has no time to spare and unleashes his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken combo and goes for an assault, while Vegeta is still in his regular Super Saiyan Blue. Gohan, Goku and Vegeta all attack now powered up Frieza, but they can't even touch him. Frieza is way too powerful for them and starts throwing them like pebbles. Whis is now also scared a bit, but keeps his composure. He knows that Gohan got a massive potential unlock, but it doesn't help when all three of them are trying to land a punch of Frieza unsuccessfully. Vegeta is getting beat up and is barely standing, so he too starts powering up as high as he can go. His primal instincts take over, his pride and his stress blind him, and he too powers up. He powers up into something called Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and now Vegeta too has enough power to at least keep up with Black Frieza. He charges in, and now they finally have an edge in battle. Since Goku isn't using the fullest of his Kaioken, Vegeta is stronger in this case, while Gohan shadows them both combined from all the rage. Frieza is now in a pickle, but doesn't think for long as all he has to do is catch them separated. So he uses a Destructo Disc to steer them away, then punches through Gohan's stomach. Goku and Vegeta look on in fear, seeing Gohan slowly fading away. Frieza now has an edge in battle and beats both Goku and Vegeta down fairly instantly. Beerus sees that this will go very bad, so he too steps in with his autonomous Ultra Instinct, ready to try and fight Frieza. Beerus and Frieza start the battle, but both of them are relatively tied. The only difference is that Beerus hasn't increased in speed, but that's about it. Frieza has already begun the destruction of the planet, but he can't escape with Beerus on his ass, so Whis takes all three of the Saiyans and as many Z fighters he can fit in his little bubble and ditches off planet with everyone, leaving Beerus and Frieza going at it. Whis and everyone else watch Earth slowly getting destroyed. However, Goku though remembers that there are Dragon Balls, So he takes Dende, the Dragon Balls, and the Dragon Sculpture using his Kai just in the nick of time before Earth is destroyed. Whis protects what remains of the Earthlings from the blast of Earth being destroyed. With Earth gone, even though Earth is nothing but rubble, Beerus and Freeza are still battling in a vacuum of space and are trying their best. Goku is told to go away from the battle site and Kai them back to Beerus' world so that they can be safe, telling them all that Freeza really shouldn't be this powerful. Goku does so, and now the new Earth is now Beerus' world. Gohan is still mourning, now even more since Pan is dead too. But Goku reassures him that he will wish everyone back to life once this whole charade is over with. Now, Goku and Vegeta start planning and Whis chimes in, saying they have to train someplace to defeat Frieza once and for all. He looks at Gohan and has a breakthrough idea. So, stay tuned for the next part of the series and check out my T23 brothers down in the description. If you want to rep some merch, there's a tab on my channel where you can check it out. New things arrive every month, so you can look good out there. Thank you for watching, and with that, peace out.